Got some
I have questions already.
All right.
I have a lot of questions of how do you get an entire chopstick behind an eyeball?
24-year-old man had been suffering from an eye infection for 3 weeks. Went to a local doctor who confirmed his eyesight was fine and gave him some medicine, but his symptoms only got worse. And so he went to a different hospital. Doctors again confirmed there's nothing wrong with your eyeballs, but clearly his eye was infected, so they did a CT scan. And what they found was a 3-inch piece of a chopstick lodged behind the man's eyeball.
How in the hell did that happen?
That's exactly what the doctor said.
Unless he shoved it up his nose, which is not something you should do unless you're 3 or younger.
Yeah. The doctor said, how in the hell did this happen? He said he didn't know, but he did recall having a drunken tumble with his friend during a recent party. The chopstick likely got thrust into his head as he fell, but he was simply too drunk to realize it.
So they were having a chopstick fight with him being hammered. They're doing the Star Wars. Yeah. He falls down and thrusts into his head. I'm assuming up his nose. How do you? Continue.
Doctors successfully removed the chopstick without any problems, and the man's vision was as good as it's ever been. The doctor didn't notice any other foreign objects around the eye, so he sent him on his way. And after they removed it, and this article goes on to say that this isn't an unusual thing.
Chopsticks up the nose?
Chopsticks are sharp, so people get them stuck in their or other people's bodies regularly. There was a Vietnamese man in 2023. He had a rowdy night of drinking and he developed horrible headaches afterward. After suffering for months, he finally went to the doctor, and when he found a foreign object deep in his nose, the chopstick embedded in his brain, but miraculously missed all vitally important parts. And again, they were able to remove it successfully, and he went about his way. And they just said,
So the Big Nude Cruise, if you're listening, no sushi buffet.
Oh, yeah, that's
please.
Right.
No, yeah, God knows where the chopsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, see right there. Frank picks up what I'm putting down there. No sushi buffet on the Big Nude boat. It's already bad enough. It's behind your eye. How could you not feel that, by the way? How could you not feel some pressure back there? I mean, you get the infection, but how can you not be like, yeah, it feels like a little bit of
he knew something was going on. I don't know. I have no idea what kind of pain sensors you have in the back of your eyeball. Hey, what's your feeling on chopsticks?
I love chopsticks.
Yeah,
I'm down with chopsticks.
I don't like chopsticks.
I use them anytime I can. I think I'm probably biased in the fact that I've been fortunate enough in my life to be able to go over to Tokyo and be in Japan, where that is the utensil of choice over there.
What's your point?
And so I'm pro chopsticks.
Yeah, but that was just recently though. I
was even pro chopsticks beforehand. I like chopsticks.
I don't like chopsticks.
You know what?
I think we've made better tools for eating.
I won't disagree with you. It's not the most optimal way to get food from point A to point B.
No, it really isn't.
But I like a challenge. In my mind, do I really want this as much as Kennedy likes an omelet? Do I really want this piece of sushi enough? And I like it. There's something elegant and quaint about chopsticks.
No, there's something cumbersome and dropping food in your lap about chopsticks. That's what chopsticks give you.
I'm pro chopsticks.
And they end up in your eyeball.
Well, there is that point. I even use chopsticks for ramen. I'll use the chopsticks to grab the noodle. I go full chopsticks whenever I can.
I get hungry. I mean, it's like it's not. I can't get food in my mouth fast enough.
I will say there's one thing I feel is superior to a chopstick, and that's a spork. I think the spork is vastly underrated.
It's the Swiss Army knife of cutlery.
It's one of the things KFC has gotten right over the years.
Yeah.
Is the use of the spork. I will give you that. Much better than a chopstick.